Done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
What up, what up, what up? Yo, that intro get you ready for everything. What's happening, good people?
Every Monday.
The wonderful place where we talk basketball, we talk nonsense on a daily basis. It is me, your man Wildris, Julius, and Sportsocracy. How y'all feeling today, man?
Brother, I'm good, man. I'm excited, but then again, a little bit of anxiety kicking in. I finished the law school semester, first one under the belt, and then I got my exam coming up next week, so got a little groundwork to do, but I'm gonna be prepared.
Let's go, champ. Let's go. I need you to hurry up and get that done because when I blow up, wait, I know I'm gonna need a lawyer for something. I know I'm gonna need a lawyer.
Right on.
Something's going to happen, and I'm gonna have to do something. See what's going on, Mama? How you feeling, yo?
I'm good. Been back in the gym for like a month now, so that's been helping my mental and my body feel right. NCAA basketball has started, so it's just been one hell of a ride.
Yeah, and most people don't know, yo, when you're not here, you out here covering the games, like you out here living that life for real, yo. Tell us about that and the teams that you're covering.
So I cover Providence College and Brown University. I get the best of being in, they're both Division I school, but one is an Ivy League. And then the other one is, the Big East tournament. So I get to, depending on how far these teams go, I'll be able to go to the tournaments as well. But I just go there, be freelance media, watch the game. Brown, I get to sit courtside and be right there, ask questions, even to the people on the broadcast. I get to ask them what type of systems they're using, how they pay attention to the game, and just get their, I would say, education and their, as long as they've been in the industry, their input on how to become better. And then, I mix some of me in there. And then after the game, Brown University allows me to sideline interview the girls based on their game. Brown, PC, I'm just in the press box covering the game and get to do articles. But from that game, I also expand on my questioning and I always still write questions after each game, just so one day I might need that question for another game and just have it in my back pocket.
Yeah, yo, you killing it, y'all. I see the interviews that you out there doing, and I make sure to share them. You and Dez out there, man. Y'all in the field. Yo, MTMV Sports, man. If y'all have not followed, make sure y'all follow us. We got some amazing people on the squad. They're covering everything from the football games to the basketball games, everything, man. So it's amazing. Just to get started, we got a great show for y'all today. Miles Austin is on his way, running late as usual. That's what the leader does. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. He out here coaching
play basketball.
Yeah.
He out here coaching the basketball team. I hope he's not coaching them how he talk about basketball, because him and Julius are tied for worse. And we've had that show before. Y'all
in that case.
Y'all can go on YouTube. Y'all can see that, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments. VICU. What up, Dre? Yo, Dre has an awesome podcast also. Dre be out
What's on, Dre?
About that talk. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Yo, let's just go ahead and get into it, man. Off the bench. So we've been discussing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Shout out to producer. I know he's gonna pull my graphic up. We have a great set of one's got to go for you. But the first thing we're going to discuss, the LA Clippers. Russell Westbrook decided to come off the bench. Now I'm going to keep it a buck, right? before we get into it, I feel like he was coerced into doing it. Okay, the Clippers were good when Russ was starting. James Harden came. We know how I feel about James Harden. James Harden came. He decided, hey, I want to be a part of the team. The team felt that Russ coming off the bench with the second unit was going to be better. We saw they were, I think, like 0-5, 0-6 with James, and they recently just won a game. What do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel as though this was warranted? Because Russ has been literally playing great for this team. Do you feel this is warranted, or do you feel like this is another thing where he's sacrificing for the greater good? Because we know how you felt when Russ was the Lakers. So I want to start with you, Jude. How do you feel about Russ coming off the Lakers after such a great start with James Harden now running the team? Because Ty Lue said this is James's offense now.
Oh, wow. I wonder, one, whether he decided to do that. He actually decided to do that on his own, or was he, forced to do it? I said last week that one of them had to come off the bench in order for that offense to be effective. I thought it was going to be Westbrook for the reason that he came off the bench last year. I kind of figured that it would be inevitable, but I don't know, man. I think their offense, I think they might start clicking here soon and make something happen. I don't know. James Harden hit the game winner last week.
And won. He got fouled on the 3-point line. What? 6 seconds to go left in the game.
Yeah, he did, but we also they did screw us. You also got to look at the fact that they still struggled in that game, and as we saw what James Harden did when he was with the Sixers, in the system, he's controlling the ball way too much.
Yep, because that game, them points came off a turnover.
Yeah, I think James Harden gonna get back to where he was, man. I think they're gonna be good. I think the Clippers gonna be in the top 4 or 5 of the West. I ain't saying they gonna win the first series. I'm just saying they're gonna be up there, man. With just
so you think top 4 or 5. So just thinking about it now, right? With the teams that, and I don't think, and see, I want to get to your point in a second. With those teams that are already there, the Wolves, the Thunder, they're playing like crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got the Kings. Do we really believe that this team, as is built, is going to be able to climb up to those top 4 spots? Like, see, do you honestly think James can get back into his role and run the offense that's going to be literally played for both Kawhi and PG?
Do I want them to get it better and get it together? Absolutely, because they can be a deadly team in the West. But do I trust Harden? No. Granted, he had a great, game, but as you said, they did struggle that one game that they did win. And I just don't know how. It's all good for the team now, but what happens when they start losing this way and people's attitudes, the chemistry? We all know what happens when Russ is not really in it. So it's like, what chemistry is going to happen? Do we know what player we're going to get in James Harden, especially in the postseason? And that's always been my question, is like, you can be great in the regular season, but when the time is needed, you're not there. So like I will say, even last week, Paul George, you stepped up to the plate in the past week, and what I said in scoring more, you had 23 in one game and then 35 in the other, but it has to be collective of all of them actually scoring.
Yeah, them comment streaks right now. Them comment streaks right now, it ain't looking good, yo. He said we got
Hey, they used to call me Steve Harvey in high school, man.
and he still act like Steve Harvey. He be talking nonsense on a daily basis. Well, I'm not gonna take my hair off because Fat Jesus just retired and I cut my hair, so I gotta regrow mine. But don't make me flood these streets, man. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to how selfless Harden is. Yeah. Right now, he's literally playing. He's on his last. My mom says Harden is trash. That's a Philly girl right there. He's on his last ticket right now, yo. If he don't get this right, that's it. No team's going to want to sign him, and he kind of.
This is going to be a liability.
But okay, so let's say long term this doesn't work out, right? 20 games from now, we come back and we're like, Harden is the problem. This is not happening. What do the Clippers do at that point?
He got to how How long does he have on his contract?
He's in his last year.
Yeah.
He's a free agent, so he basically, you know what I'm saying? He's a dream girl right now. He trying to get that starting spot. He trying to be Effie, but it's not happening.
But was 5 games enough to even see if him coming off? You get what I think they made the decision to switch the starting lineup too fast. I think they should have gave it a few more games because, like you said, in 20 games and it doesn't work, what happens then? Russ is not going to have that rhythm of being a starter. It's just the chemistry is just going to be different. So it's like, do you go back to what you started with? Do you make another adjustment? What happens then? I think you should have played 20 games first and then made the adjustment on what to do with Harden.
Right. Okay. So real quick before we move on, 2 comments. That's all. Malcolm said they break it up. Pretty girl Love Sports says she loves Harden, but like everybody else say, the man's is cold in the playoffs. You don't have the luxury of waiting to the playoffs because here's the thing. Kawhi's a free agent at the end of the year. PG is a free agent at the end of the year.
Yes, they are.
You have to make this work with all the money that you spent. So the one last thing I want to ask y'all, right? 20 games from now, you gotta trade somebody just so that you can get your money's worth. Who are you trading and why?
If I'm go ahead, see.
I would say Man's not doing anything. Wrap him up. I guess some teams could do something with him and the way he plays basketball. Do they have any picks?
No. They gave him all OKC.
They gave him away for right?
Yeah.
They don't really have no one.
Wow.
Who do they have? I mean, who? What's going on, bro? Did you win the game? Did you win the game?
Of course.
Oh, and make sure you got a dub coming into the show.
No, I'm calling Cap. He wasn't confident in that.
Out in these streets, man. Out in these streets.
I'm gonna say Paul George, man. I think they can get the most for Paul George and then keep Kawhi. I don't think anybody really gonna want Kawhi, especially with his health history and possibly degenerative knees. So I think I would go Paul George to get the most that I can. They really need a scoring big, man. Like that's what they need. They need to get rid of all the wings and get I don't know, man, Cat or like a Bam type of player, somebody that can score.
The street said AD might be available.
Bye.
Hey, listen. If they give us Paul George and Zubac, they can have AD, man.
Before I pass up these point guards here to Miles. Miles, who you taking? Who do you think should go here if this team can't work out?
Who I think should go to the Clippers?
No, who do you think the Clippers should trade if it doesn't work out?
Oh, they should trade. Oh, man, I think Russ is going to be a good squad, good person for that team, regardless. I think adding Harden to me was just complicated a lot of. I don't think that was a good move to me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it complicates what they're trying to get out of their stars already, and you're dealing with an aging star who still believes I can be me, right? Like that's the problem that you have in Harden. So I mean, if it was just what's up, Mom?
I thought I was your favorite because I'm a Pisces just like you. So what's going on, Ma?
Des, you see it? Hey, Des, we got to get it done real quick. But this is the thing. I think adding Harden I think that's an unpopular move. How they figure it out. I do appreciate Russ providing that leadership and saying, hey, look, if I got to come off the bench to make this team work, I'll do that. And I think Russ coming from a former MVP, triple-double king, that's a hard pill to swallow, but it shows leadership. And I don't think you're going to get that from a James Harden, right? Like who's really the leader of that team, right? And I think Russ, by going to the bench, he shows that I'm trying to orchestrate leadership and make sure this team goes as far as it can go. If it has to start with me, it got to start with me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, okay, I got you. So make sure we got to do this. I love what I love talking is Russ taking one for the team for the Clippers, right? And him going to the bench and seeing if that team can really work with those stars. Now, I want to make sure as we go talking about the 4 players on that team, let's talk about another set of players that one's got to go. This is part 1 because what happened is we had this conversation in the chat and we went kind of ham on each other because we believe that these 4 players to us are really good, solid pieces and solid players, right? One has got to go. De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or Anthony Edwards. Out of those four, one has got to go. Who are you choosing? Julius, you struggling. I'm gonna start with you, bro. Who are you choosing out of these four? One has got to go. Who's got to go for you?
For me, it's pretty easy. But before we start, man, I want to say shout out to my dog. Said, man, he got us up on the whole setup on his wall right now.
Nice.
Hey, what's going on? Shout out to you.
I'm gonna say Halliburton, man, just because I think, and this is so disrespectful, I think he the worst out of the four.
Wow, that's hard to even put that together.
I can't cut Fox, man,
Yeah.
and I definitely can't cut Shai and Anthony Edwards, who probably the top shooting guard in the league right now.
That's hard, bro.
It's just that simple, bro. He the worst out of the four, and that's crazy to say. He lead in assists and averaging what? Almost 20. So
Yeah.
Rick, that must be you saying De'Aaron Fox gotta go.
Let's go say it.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta say it, man. Hey, see, give it to me. Who you got? Who's got to go out of this? Like Fox?
And you all came at my neck for this, but I'm gonna let go. Well, you did. You said she. I'm gonna go with SGA, and the reason, and it sucks that I'm even saying this. And I know he's a better round player, especially on the defensive end.
For real?
They both can score, but when it comes to me, I went with Halliburton because not only does he inspire players around him to be better when he's not having a good shooting night, at least I know he can get others involved by passing that ball. So that's what I went with. Yep, that's my.
That's a tough one right there.
It was. You know how easy it was? Like, all right, I keep Ant. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep Fox, but when it got to SGA and Halliburton, that's where it was like, I don't even want to think of putting these two in a position. But for what I like and what I want to do, I'm gonna go with cutting SGA.
Respect. That's a walking 40 ball though, but
Big crazy. Will, just talk to me, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was with C. But after seeing this man play against Golden State, I hate to say it, but I agree with Julius.
Hey, man.
I hate to say it. He's going to rot in Minnesota. Hold on. Let's check. Go back there. I'm gonna read Malcolm's comment.
Because he's going to rot in Minnesota.
Read out loud. See, I'm cutting that because he's going to rot in Minnesota. They're never going to win anything. Couldn't do it with KG. Ain't going to do it with him. Holly is the lowest graded guard on this list, though. I feel like Malcolm just hate Minnesota.
So let me
according to an article I read, the most underrated is both SGA and Halliburton. One's at like 13% and one is at 14%.
Let me cut out
which one is that?
Let me cut out the disrespect here, right?
Yeah.
Ant Edwards is going to be the best player in the league within 5 years. Now, do I agree he probably should leave Minnesota? Yes, but right now, with the way that they are built around him. I don't think Cat and Rudy is going to work. But cutting Ant is impossible. Ant is literally one of the best players in the league this season, and he's continuing to blossom. I can't cut De'Aaron Fox because look at what De'Aaron Fox did with Sacramento. He's basically led that team. At one point, there were jokes about De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons being a bad trade for the Sixers because De'Aaron Fox couldn't shoot. But he got a jumper. He put up some Steph Curry's, and now he out here getting to it. I love Halliburton. Halliburton may be the best passing point guard we have in this league right now. Unfortunately, between him and SGA, I got to take SGA because what he's doing in the Thunder, leading that young team, and the way he was giving my boy Steph buckets, even though I know that ain't hard, I can't disrespect him. I got to go Halliburton, but it's not a slight. It's just one of those things where he's the odd man out.
Man, that's crazy. I don't think it's bad. I love the fact that we're all like just out. We're not all on the same page here, right? And I love the fact that we're not, right? Because we could be, right? So I'm even gonna throw crazy. I gotta go with De'Aaron. This is just me. Listen. I'll let y'all hit. I'm gonna try to hit too. I think Anthony is the best guard on the list, right? Just pure talent, one-on-one, he's gonna get you a bucket, right? SGA, I love his patience, how he plays the game. I'm taking what the defense gives me. I can get and do what I want. Halliburton, I choose Halliburton over De'Aaron because I have the scoring in and SGA. I love passing, and I know y'all know this. That's just the way I love basketball. Holly, to me, is, like you said, might be the best passing guard in the league right now. And I think if he gets pieces around him, I think that team can go far. I think De'Aaron has done a heck of a job. I would have loved to see Holly and De'Aaron stay together. I would have loved to see, you know what I mean? If you see Holly at the top and De'Aaron as a slashing guard, I think that's a hard offense to beat. You know what I mean? So he leads
the NBA in combined points and points off assists.
That's all.
He generates 58.7 points off offense per game, and that's Tyrese.
That's Tyrese. That's all.
And the way the pace of the game is, and the way the pace of the game is now, it's a fast pace. So Miles, we agree. Besides the whole Brown part.
I get it, but shout out to the Magic because they had Jermaine in the first half like 0 for 3 with like 6 turnovers. So you can't go wrong with either one. But I get it. I'm just you know about Fox in the chat, Miles. So I'm kind of shocked, but
definitely. Let's keep rolling with it, man. Look,
that's why he don't be saying nothing.
I'll be chill. I'm trying to catch up. I want to see, bro. You know what I mean? This is the same thing. We're going to go to commercial right after this. Now, make sure y'all check this out. This is on our Facebook page. It'll be on our Instagram. We'll get on our Twitter. Get in the conversation with us, man. Tell us who you let go. Who got to go? De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards. Talk to us, man. But we'll be right back after these messages.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Shout out to big bro, man. Ozell, look, I absolutely love it, man. Supporters that definitely been supporting the team. We want to support them as well. Those are making they're not making their way. They are in Wally World to the people that shop there, the Ozell brand. Make sure y'all look that up. Everybody is talking about this brand right now. He's gotten the shoe in everybody's hand. So check that out, man. Appreciate you, big bro. Sponsoring the show, sponsoring the team. Now, move on. This is a delicate situation because to me, I didn't see this coming so early in the season, right? Everybody is talking about. Okay, see, everybody's been talking about this. Look, he could be this, he could be that. Just get him on the right squad, and he could shine. Look what he's doing behind, coming off the bench behind Steph and Clay. We were talking about Jordan Poole, people. We were talking about Mr. Jordan Poole himself. I took a stuff because I was talking too much. Poole, you know what I mean? Like, look, this is what we're trying to figure out. I love the segment title is the pool party over. That's so good to me. Now, a story came out saying that the Wizards are potentially going to move on from Jordan Poole. That means trading him and getting some pieces back for him. I don't even know what his market looks like. I think that video where he was on the sideline and he wasn't even looking at the coach and with the plays they were trying to run. Like, I'm me. Like, I'm good. Like, real, I get it. You got a championship. You were part of that team. You were part of the reason they got it. Let's not be real. Like, you've done something for real in this league. So this is my thing. Is Poole's party over? And what does that do for Jordan Poole and his stock? If he gets traded from a team he's been on first 10 games of the season, Will, talk to me. What does that mean, bro?
When did the party start? Because that man ain't been the same since Draymond Green knocked the Sonic coins out of him last year.
Not the Sonic coins.
Let's just be honest. With all due respect,
the Warriors paid him way too much. Like I said, they paid him too much, and his head went woo.
And we all agreed on that. Like, they paid. Well, I think Jude said it was a good thing, but he didn't show much. He played in a system with Hall of Famers where he got the clip to just shoot wherever he wanted to do. Now you're looking at him from this standpoint. If you look at his stats this year, he's down in everything. He went from 20.4 points to 15.8 points. His blocks are down, his steals are down. The man wasn't passing the ball anyway. He really not passing the ball now. and them rebounds are not happening. Right now, the Wizards
He's shooting at 39%.
Right. The Wizards are a walking joke right now. The Wizards are a walking joke right now. For me, the epitome was, that video that they showed. But when they were down to the Hawks by like 20 points, him and Kyle Kuzma out here trying to play N1 basketball. Big dog, you are losing. Ain't no Jones checking for you in Washington, D.C. right now because you boo-boo is not working out.
Sticking it up.
It's over. He wasn't a star because, if we're being honest, he was a great role player, but he never got the chance to be a star because he never worked for it.
That's not a bad take, man. But averages of 15, 3, and 4. It's like we brought you here to be this person. What is it? Talk to me.
I mean, I just think that what Nicholas said, that he felt he got what he wanted. Like, he got his bag. There's really not, he got a championship. There's really, what is he playing for on the Wizards to prove, to bring them to be contenders? I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but you know, as a player, you still want your team, regardless of who you have on your squad. You still want to show up and have that fight all the time, and he doesn't. And like, even when he was on the Warriors, I said they paid him too much money because he didn't do anything. Yes, when Curry was out, you know, he played his part, but did he do enough to show that when he's on a team with not so many superstars that he can play basketball? Yes, he can play basketball, but you know, to the level where that bag was.
Big facts. I think he did enough to get the contract. I think he wanted that for that spot and that play. Yeah, that was the Sonic Corners was hilarious. That was the best part of the show. But I think what the problem was is that he played up to what he needed to be in Golden State, right? You talk about last year averaging 24 points, like on a team where Steph and Clay are there, and you were able to pull a championship and be a part of that championship team. That's what got you that contract, right? Now, it can potentially be something that it doesn't need to be, right? In Jordan Poole, when he's in Washington, like, I'm the man, I'm him. Finding out that you're really not that guy, bro. So, Jude, tell me, man, speak on it, bro. What is it?
One, I think he got paid for his contributions, man. Poole was a vital part to the sport. In my opinion, they missed it right now. They miss Poole right now. What, they on like a 5-6 game loss?
Yeah, 2-10 right now.
Yeah, so they probably gonna have one of their worst seasons this year, man. Curry can only do so much. Clay not him anymore. Let's just call that for what it is. They shipped out, you know, their second best producer, man, and he was good in that system. So that's why I thought they paid him to be in that system. Going off to the Wizards, I don't know if he just hadn't adjusted yet or if he just still trying to find it. But that's Kuzma's team. And as long as you got that ed button right now where they, you know, Poole think it's him, Kuzma him, somebody got to take that back seat and be like, yo, this your squad. Like, kind of like what Giannis did, and I'm not comparing him to Giannis and Dame. Kind of like what Giannis did when Dame came in.
Had to make sure, right?
Gave him just gave him the green light, like, bro, you know.
Yeah. Either give him the green light or tell him he need to calm down. One of the two. You know, it can't be this question of whose team it is. And then another thing, man, they just need some other people around them. I can't think of one person on the Wizards that actually defends. Maybe other than Gafford, he try to protect the paint, but that's about it.
He definitely tries.
They need some vets. They just got a young team, man. It remind me of the OKC way back when. And what they do, they brought Chris Paul in to train them young Bulls up. They need somebody that's willing to come in at the tail end of their career and help them out a little bit, which he shouldn't because he's been getting tutored by Curry and them. So, oh no.
Right. He should have something. But
he was like, wait a second. He was with the best dynasty in basketball. Like, what do you do? Like, the question now becomes, what did you take from your championship experience? What did you take from being around people who know how to get it done? The work ethic. People talk about all the time with Steph Curry and his work ethic. How do you go to a different city and not put in that same work? It doesn't make any sense to me.
That's what they brought him in there for. But I also think that's why Golden State traded him, because Golden State saw he wasn't picking up and he was being lazy about it. Jordan Poole is a great player. I mean, he came to GD. He was a hooper. But fam then got to Washington, D.C., and he think he Pee Wee Kirkland all of a sudden. Like, fam, what is you doing?
I think they traded him because they had to choose between two people.
So that's what I believe.
But here's the thing, though, right? Okay, so they had to trade him for two people. So you're going to trade him for an aging vet who's going to give you a triple single every night, or what you said, Jew, your second best scorer. So clearly he wasn't good enough for that because they pushed out the second best scorer for the bet.
I just think it got more into loyalty, who's been around, the culture, the brotherhood, and because he was the newbie, it was easier to let him go than to either have what it may cause if you let Draymond go.
Yeah.
So based off that, do y'all think with that comment that was made, do y'all think he better than Austin Reeves?
Yes.
Who?
Individually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not a question. I think what Austin is learning, he's learning his role, right? I think him coming off of the bench, I think for us was going to be a big thing because he needed to learn how to go into that offense without being I'm the number 2 guy because I was pretty good in the playoffs last year. Like, all right, cool. Do that same thing. Get a little more freedom. I think it's kind of just the LeBron effect. Like, you either play way better or you play way worse. Like, it's not either you get better or you don't. And that's just what you think about LeBron, right? Like, it's weird to me. But I think Jordan Poole is going to just have to learn his role. If you're not the number 1 option, how are you truly going to play the game, right? If you got to be the guy, right? It's a team full of young light skins. So you're trying to figure out what this thing really is supposed to be. And I think Jordan Poole hasn't figured that out. But I also believed he was, I wouldn't say better than Curry, but I definitely probably think he felt like he was better than Clay.
Absolutely, he thought he was better than Clay.
And he was like, "Oh, if I go somewhere else."
He just did.
Absolutely, he thought he. I'm saying he thought he was better than Clay. Right now,
look at right now.
Last year he was better than Clay too.
You can't trade Jordan Poole right now for 2 Kool-Aid packets and Chico
Can't
Stick
trade
and Harold
Clay
Lyman.
for them either.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Klay Thompson is still gonna be Klay Thompson when it's time to be
Clay, bro.
But he's not Klay no more. If we're real about it, that's another conversation.
For a sandwich from the poppy store right now.
The problem with Jordan Poole in DC is that he believed he was better than Klay.
Yeah,
he believed it. He believed it. When he got sent over to Washington, he was like, "Bet, I'm good. I can be this because I'm here now." What do you do with that? Tell me that.
Oh man, hey, it's a debate, bro.
Bro, you can't, bro.
You gotta wake up, man.
Bro, I get it, bro. But please, bro, don't disrespect Klay Thompson like that.
I'm not trying to disrespect him, but he got.
All we saying was Jordan Poole thought he was better than him.
They wanted him to play
bro. Jordan Poole is not better than Klay Thompson, bro.
Come on, Nick. No, you won't, bro. Don't let the LeBron effect get you, man.
Nick, who's your squad though? Is Nick's at San Antonio?
Nah, he said he'll take Austin Reeves, man. Don't
on his squad over Jordan Poole.
His squad. Because as a good player, I'm picking AR-15 every time.
Drew was in the chat talking about something. We'll take him. Drew, you gonna take him?
I tell you, Jordan Poole.
Yup.
We'll take him off the bench, man.
And you see what I said? I said, who you taking?
Yeah, big fact. That's the thing. What do you do with it? So what's the solution here? If they trade him, who are you trying to get back?
Trade Jordan Poole to Walmart for the rights to Sam Walton, TV. You can get 3 packets of Flavor Aid because I think it's like 15 cents.
To the Watchville.
Buy you bread and get that hard peanut butter, and then send the rights to like one of them Space Jam jerseys that they got over there in the kids section. and then
look, real spill. The way to fix them, man. All right,
yeah.
Get out of DC.
That makes sense.
1, relocate, but boy, it's so well different. I want to say Virginia or something, but you know, Jordan Poole might be up there with the Navy baddies and acting a fool, man. So I don't know.
Or they need to figure out whose team it is. First, that's what they need to decide is whose team it is, so they know. And as Nick said, knowing your role is a low-key skill. So if they know what they're going into the game or for the season, they won't have this, and maybe Jordan we'll get to that I'm him guy when he feels it's like he don't have to be the leader. He don't have to be the one holding all this pressure. He don't, maybe his game will come to him on the Wizards.
Keep it a buck. Trade him to the Bulls for Zach LaVine.
Absolutely not. Zachy's not going to the Wizards. Absolutely not.
That team is the Lakers. What are you talking about? We're trying to fix the Wizards.
I don't care. I still like Zach, and I don't want him to see him in DC.
Man, Julius just said to move the entire team to fix Jordan Poole. We're not fixing Jordan Poole. Let's go to the next thing.
Jordan Poole better jump in the pool and get back to Podium.
All right, so give me this. We got a minute left in this segment. Tell me this. See, what team could benefit from Jordan Poole? And we'll end it with that. See, Julius will. Tell me, see.
Say it.
The Cavs.
The Cavs. Okay, he's a scoring. Julius, what you got?
The Warriors. They need to reverse the trade. Say Chris Paul failed his physical or something. They need that man back right now.
The physical.
He failed the physical. Oh,
Will, talk to me.
Really, San Antonio. Put him under Popovich. Popovich is gonna force that man to play. He ain't gonna be the first option. He probably ain't gonna be the second option. He might be the fourth option under Pop. Send him to Pop, let him learn to play, and get that man.
I just don't think right now he could do that because he's still developing Wemby and trying to figure out.
I think if Wemby's the number one option and Poole is just spotting up one-on-one, maybe come off the benches like as well and play both of those roles, Wemby does get better because he got a kick-out person.
He gonna
right. And what I said, pretty girls love sports said the Hornets.
No. No.
They get something, man.
I'm a Melo Ball fan, okay? Don't do that to LaMelo.
Don't do my Pels like that. Hey, hey, with CJ going down, the Pels could use a scorer.
Yeah, but I don't know if Jordan
score, man.
Brandon Ingram, with the tensions on Brandon Ingram and Zion. Jordan Poole is our number one option. We've established that, right? So you need somebody to take the attention off of him. That's a Wembanyama. That is a Zion. That's a Brandon Ingram. Those are those type of players. Like, and you talk about in the Hornets, LaMelo's gonna demand all the attention.
You send that man to New Orleans.
And LaMelo ain't gonna. LaMelo, he's gonna get there. LaMelo, this is my team.
Big facts. And you gotta know it. I think, and that's what he needs, right?
I want to see LaMelo with the Clippers.
That's not cool.
Put LaMelo with the Clippers with Kawhi and PG.
The rotations.
I'm not mad at it.
LaMelo play defense. So
this is big fact. All right, talk to me. So we're gonna go into this next topic. The one's gotta go part 2.
Hey, the NBA don't like Mark Jackson.
They sure don't.
They don't, man. Look, give me this one, bro. This one was hard to me.
Oh, they finna kill us for this one.
Hey, talk to me. Look, one's gotta go. Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Who's gotta go? What up, Brandon? Appreciate the love.
What?
Tell me who's gotta go.
How you doing?
See, yeah, right. He was shooting a shot. See, talk to me. Who you got? Who gotta go from this list?
Oh, don't kill me, especially because I really love him, but he gotta go compared to this list. I'm gonna get rid of Luka. I'm going with Luka. The reason why I said Luka is KD, Steph, Embiid, no, Jokic. So it came down to Luka and Giannis to me. When I compared the two, yes, when it comes to scoring, Luka is the guy.
They said
he had 5 games with 50 points. Luka had 5 games with 50 points. Giannis had 7 games with 50 points or more. When it comes to I pick Giannis because of the defensive end. I don't always need a scorer. I need someone who's gonna block. And in the last game they just played on the 18th, all you seen scoring was Luka and Irving. When the Bucks played, it felt like more of a team win and getting everyone involved. I don't want someone that's just gonna hog the ball.
Hey, Will, talk to me. Who you got? I'm gonna go last. But
hey, real quick, tell no cat to send the picture in so I can return jokes because I like jokes. And I know that's your man, so you'll see. Go ahead, because you know I get down. It's all love, though.
No man, bro.
Yo, you know I'm forgetting
without an MVP.
Hey, hold on, time out. This is not a
one
team.
year he's a champion.
This is
two MVPs
on the list. Not a team who the worst on the list.
So
it doesn't say. It said one has to go. It doesn't say who's the worst player. It says one has to go. The worst player was the last one.
We building up a team because if that's the case, then
I'm just. But if you pick them and you put them on your squad, you would want to build a.
Pick your person. You stop playing.
No, I was responding to the comment.
No, it's love, fam. So let's be honest, right? So I want to put this out here, right? Y'all constantly disrespecting Embiid. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the folks in the comments. Y'all begging for him to come to y'all team. Like Joel Embiid is literally the most complete basketball player out of this list. He plays both ways. He is a two-way superstar. You are not getting rid of Joel Embiid, and if you do, you deserve to be a Jordan Poole fan with the Washington Wizards. If we're being honest, and I hate to say it, it would have to be Luka. But hold on, let me explain it because I know they're gonna kill us in the comments, right?
That's fine. Go ahead.
Giannis is basically Embiid, but he can't shoot. Okay, you're not getting rid of Joker because you see what happens when you build a team around Joker, and he ain't even really got to play defense because Joker just do whatever, and everybody will play defense for him. Steph, his offense is his defense. Steph nearly took a play-in team deep into the playoffs. KD may be the best offensive player we have seen in decades. On top of that, KD can be a monster on defense, considering the fact that he played with Golden State and he learned how to play defense. Luka is great. Luka's going to give you a triple-double probably every game. But on the defensive end, he's the biggest liability out of all of them. When you got Steph, you're going to put Steph into a pick and roll, but at the same token, Steph is covering point guards or his same height, even though Shaq gave him the business. Luka's the one, but it's not a detriment. It's just like, if I got all these people on my team and we playing street ball, Luka's the one that gotta go because he moved like molasses.
You talk to me.
First of all, I want to address a comment that Mr. Damon put. He said, "Foul Giannis in the playoffs and he'll melt." Brother, he's a champion.
Yeah. And
he went 17 of 19 in the finals. That's tried and tested. I wouldn't just say that. For me, in this scenario.
Do we agree, Julius?
Say that again.
I'm trying to see if we agree. Go ahead.
I know that's right, Dre.
I am not letting go of any three of these big men. Them three of the last three MVPs, right? I'm not letting them go. I was gonna be super disrespectful. And say Stephen Curry, bro.
Real.
I think I've shifted what I want to go. It ain't gonna be Luka, because Luka got an argument to be top 3 on this list right now.
So I think we might agree.
KD got to go home, brother. Man. I'm sorry, Kevin Durant, man.
Yes. Somebody said it. Yes. Bye, KD. Bye. Get out of here, bro. Tell me why.
Let go of Mr. 30-40 in the third quarter, Luka, bro. I can't do it.
Bro, he's going on defense, though.
He the system James Harden was talking about.
Look, bro, he ain't playing no defense, dog.
Look, this is my thing.
And we've noticed when it comes down to all these champions, it comes to winning on the defensive end.
But
see, let's just talk it up. Miles and Julius don't like defense.
Don't like what?
Miles and Julius don't like defense. Y'all want everything to be an and one basketball game.
Steph has gotten way better on the defensive end.
See, come on now.
Let's say this. The two most complete players on the list, right?
Influential.
That is Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Influential.
Those are the two most complete players on the list.
Okay, I thought you said
Embiid and Giannis. Jokic, you got to give him. I mean, back-to-back MVPs. He's been up top 3 in the last 3 and just came off of finals. Steph is the greatest shooter we've ever seen. He has to play, right? It came down to Luka and KD for me. And the way that I want to play basketball, I'm just going to pick Luka if I'm starting from right now. And that's not a slight to KD whatsoever, right? But I also believe he is the greatest number 2 we've ever seen. I really feel.
Come on, bro. Don't do him like that, dog.
I've said this before, right? Right. I've kept the same energy with KD. I do not believe he is a number 1. We've seen it in every location he's been. He's been at OKC where he was the main scorer. He didn't get the respect from Westbrook like he wanted to. When he went to Brooklyn, when he went to Golden State, he showed I'm that guy, right? I'm a scorer, but I got Steph, Clay, and Draymond around me. So of course we're gonna win this thing. He stacked the deck. That's no lie to you. Did what you did. If I was on the court playing, and I'm gonna stack my team so we can win and don't get off. He went over to Brooklyn. We quickly saw he's just not a leader. I just don't see that. And I love what Luka did with the Mavericks. Was it 2 years ago when he knocked off Phoenix and went to the Western Conference Finals? I think he can honestly do that. That's just me. I still love KD. Don't get me wrong.
Disrespecting the boy.
You gonna bring up Luka 2 years ago, but not last year?
Say it again.
You gonna bring up Luka 2 years ago?
That shit don't count though, bro.
Why doesn't it count?
No, I'm not trying to hear that.
We can't go based off of 2 years ago. We have to go what they're doing last year to now.
I'm gonna say this. Luka the only person on this list that had a team yet. That's all I'm gonna say.
I give you that.
I give you that. Haven't have a team. I get it.
Hey, on my chest, Des. Let's go.
I'm gonna give it to Kevin Durant, probably, man.
I mean, look, I think
they winning shot. I'm gonna give it to KD.
Kevin Durant is literally the greatest offensive weapon we've seen in years.
Yeah, I've been holding it. But look,
this is talking about right now, though, bro. All time, KD ain't going nowhere.
There's no way anybody's strong in the poll about Embiid. Like, y'all got to stop disrespecting this man, because every time there's a trade, every time something happens, y'all want him on y'all team.
Why you be so? You be emotional.
Disrespecting my big man, dog.
We know who he is.
He's averaging 33, 11, and 7 right now. Are you kidding me? No Doc Rivers, no Ben Simmons, no James Harden.
Don't deal with the haters, man. We know who Embiid is.
It's MTV Sports. I just saw it.
It's Rick. He knows nothing about basketball. Hello.
I pick what I picked because that's the last person I would pick if I was starting my team.
Yeah, I give it to you.
So that's the only reason I say that.
I ain't mad at it. Look, as much as we want to keep this going, we can definitely do it.
I love you, Rick, though.
However, check out the Facebook page. But this same conversation is going on our Facebook right now. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, do whatever, and read the last one for Pretty Girl Sports. And make sure y'all support Pretty Girl Sports, man. Follow under the MTMV umbrella as well. Embiid. I'll go back to it.
Yes, he is. And Will, you're falling for Rick's shenanigans.
I know it's Rick.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. Look, continue to tap in with us. Full 94 podcast on everything. MTMV Sports is the channel, is the umbrella. Make sure y'all supporting everybody that's under there. That shout out to the main card, Full 94. You got Pretty Girl Love Sports. See, why are you looking like that?
Sports Talk with C, the V Report, not the same podcast.
Check it out.
Who else am I missing, guys?
I messed it up on the main card, so I just say check everybody out because I check everybody out.
So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and guys, make sure you use that notification button so you know when anybody from the team goes live, so you don't miss a beat because we're all lit.
You already know, man. Keep checking us out. 494 Podcast on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure y'all tapping in with us. Let's get the discussion going. If you want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. If it comes to basketball, we're just a few people that love to do it, man. Shout out to it. Shout out to the team, MTMV Sports, here, the Full 94 Podcast on MTMV Sports, man. Y'all be safe. God bless. See y'all next week.
Y'all,
LeBron the greatest, man. Number one.
Hi, aunties. What's up, aunties? Because me and Asia done. Hey, aunties, 28 and up, y'all.
Hey, what's going on, family? It's your boy, Miles Austin.
And this is your girl, Sports Talk with C, and you just watched the show on MTMV Sports Network. And if you like what you saw,
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Act like you know.